We're gonna jump, skip, and hop right on into this one. I want to put on these sunglasses. Anyway, hello. Hi. It's your boy me. I just got a haircut. My hair's feeling extra tall as heck. I took a shower, so it's down a little from the great heights it was before. But still feeling tall as heck is long. Deep. Tall as heck is deep. Heck is a sneaky code for hell. And if you don't know, now you know. Butthole. It's okay to say butthole, right? If I say the word butthole, YouTube/GoogTube is not gonna get mad at me. But as if I draw like a picture, if I post a photograph of a bung, it's probably gonna be like, you... Well, I mean... Demonetize me, I guess, if you want, GoogTube. It's not... I'm not moneting at all on this platform. I was a little bit on Twitch a little bit ago. And by a little bit, I mean like over the course of 2 years, I've made, I think, $200. Somewhere in that ballpark. I've been, we're still quarantini weenied. We got our nice little tiny quarantini wiener. And we got our hairs cut. Nate and I both got haircuts a la Jackie. And things are just like as regular as hell. Like there's nothing going on, nothing to talk about. Oh, there was something I wanted to talk about. Hopefully it'll come back to me over the course of this video, but there was I had a thing, and I should have written it down. But it's one of those things like I was thinking about it in the shower, and the world is a different place outside of the shower. Like the world is a different place outside of the shower. Is that a real song, or are you poking a fun at me?
Does that sound like a lonely song?
It sounds like something. Like an idiot's lullaby, maybe. Burned myself. No. Oh, there's this article or whatever on... Not article. It's Reddit. It's not a reputable enough place for anything to be called an article. But a post on Reddit about how people who are depressed tend to take longer, hotter showers. And I think this post was like, why do I feel personally attacked right now? And it's like, haha, suffering. Suffering from the depression. And like, I have some fundamental problems with that because one, it's from a website that of course is trying to excite and incite and get people to respond to it. Oh, that's a weird empty connecting room. But it also doesn't really talk about like causation or correlation, which comes first. Is it just because you take hot showers, does that cause depression? Think about it. Or is it more like, you know, if you have less going on in your life? Like, I take longer showers nowadays than I did when I was working all the time. Because I have more free time. I feel like the length of my shower is not necessarily directly related to the happiness of my brain. And is it like day one, you have your first depressive episode, and then you're like, I'm living in this fucking water now. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things where it's like the thing where it says like, women who ride horses tend to live longer, right? That's one of those fucking statistics that you'll hear about sometimes. And it's like, what kind of women ride horses? What else can you extrapolate from that part of the equation? The kind of women that ride horse, it's not that horseback riding increases your life expectancy. It's that if you can afford the kind of lifestyle where it is possible for you to spend some of your time riding horses. You can probably afford health care. You probably can eat healthier. You probably don't necessarily have like as high stress of a job if you can get out and jump on a horse whenever you want to. Like, there are so many other factors in that equation that like just trying to tie it to the horses is stupid. It's like you know, as ice cream sales go up, crime increases. And it's like the actual reason is that when the weather's hot, people are more likely to commit crimes. It's harder to break into a house, or not. It's harder to break into a house when it's like frigid winter coldness going on, you know? At least it seems like it would be harder. I don't know. Because of the frosty fingertips, you know? And how you might slip. Your tips might slip. But people, you can make the argument that somehow, oh man, that somehow it's ice cream that's warping people's brains and pressing them to a life of crime. If you want to just straight up look at the only two factors that are involved in the discussion. Oh wow. Okay. And you know, that's how a lot of like discussions about things in general seem to go. We look for the humans are so like pattern focused that we think we can make connections pretty easily. We think, well, if this one thing is going up and this thing is going up, our brain tells us that those two things are connected. The going up is some way tied to the force of the other thing, or the causation of the other thing. And it's like, it's really stupid when you think about, where's my police officer? Oh, he's stuck on that. It's really stupid, and anybody that like sits down and thinks about it, of course, would not hold that idea to... it wouldn't hold any water as soon as you think about it. But like, I think that's like... that's where we are with this coronavirus thing. It's like, you know, I do believe that the number of people at these protests and the number of people like really urging for us to get back to normalcy is, man, it just suddenly got louder. It feels like back to normalcy, reopen your state or whatever, is the minority. I genuinely believe that there are more people who are saying, let's do this right, let's wait until the experts, and right now, in a public sense, there is one expert, Dr. Fauci. He's the person you should be talking to, or listening to about all of this, because he is the one, like, level-headed, clear-minded epidemiologist who, like, actually knows what the fuck he's talking about, and still has the, on average, ooh, wow, the voice of the ear of the public. But I think in a very general way, people say like, oh, well, you know, I don't have this disease. It's not affecting me. It doesn't exist. People are being ridiculous. Oh my God, this shop. Let's go ahead and do one now. 78, 54, 30. They're like, you know, this thing doesn't exist. It's fake science. I don't know anybody that's caught it, so it's not real. And it's like, you know, and then if if you do know somebody that got it, it's like, it's just one person. I know hundreds of people. It's like you can constantly kind of move the goalposts if your aim is like that it doesn't affect you, and you'll then see the same people when it does affect them be like this is not fair, we didn't react fast enough, this country is like not trying to take care of its people, etc., etc. They need something else to pass the blame towards, because their first target of it wasn't the one that like long term. Anyway, so it's like in Germany they handled this is another thing I saw on Reddit. I haven't been like doing deep research, and I'm not claiming to be an expert on any of this, but that's Fauci's job. But in Germany, they handled the outbreak so well that people are now claiming, German citizens are claiming that the thing was an overreaction, while the rest of the world is still reeling in the face of COVID-19. Germans are complaining that the government did too much because they didn't see anybody that got affected by this. So why were their measures so extreme? And it's like, it's Y2K all over again. It's people went out of their way to make sure a disaster didn't happen, and then those same people are like punished or ridiculed or at least questioned about the legitimacy of their claims because it worked too well. And it's like, it's shitty. Like, there's some more politically minded people who I believe would like to let a disaster or something hit a certain point and then show an expert handling of the recovery. I'm not saying that this is what's happening in this situation. I think this is just a major botched thing. But if they spend a bunch of resources, especially someone who is like claiming to be this like, I don't know, crazy business mind. Imagine Donald Trump spent a ton of American resources and a lot of time and a lot of focus on making sure that this pandemic was nipped in the bud before it happened, before it grew to the kind of titanic, gargantuan proportions that it has grown to, where the entire economy is shut down. If he had done that, there would be plenty of people on both sides. This is not like, this is something that all people would have done wrong, who would claim that the response was ridiculously heavy-handed. And it's frustrating because it's pretty easy to be like, yeah, you know, this thing was a joke, and they dumped $100 million into it on this fucking nothing of a cold. And like, you could imagine how different the story would be, not realizing that the other alternative was to spend $2.2 trillion. Whoa, he lost a lot of health really quick. Was contact damage with that guy that good? But you know, either way, it's like, you're fucked either way. And like, I'm not saying in any way that justifies the shittiness of the response. What I am saying is that, like, I wish people were smarter. I wish that human beings, not certain individuals, not in certain sides of the equation, but like people, I wish that like our fixation on pattern recognition wasn't quite as complete, you know? Like, it's like, it's to our detriment a lot of the time, and it sucks. I wish there were more cases, like let's think about it. Let's think about the SARS and the Ebola outbreaks that happened that took place during the 8 years of the Obama administration. During those times, there were two, or no, was it SARS and Ebola? I can't remember which ones, but there were SARS, Ebola, H1N1, and the pig flu. All of which took place in the last like decade or so, I think. I'm kind of having a hard time keeping them straight in my head at this point. But let's imagine that those weren't handled properly. Let's imagine that during the Obama administration, they got intel saying that these things were coming and they were going to be big and serious, and then nothing was done. What do you think the response to those administrations would be? Do you think people would have said, you know, well, at least he didn't waste a bunch of money? Or do you think it would have been an outrage that something so devastating happened and was only reacted to late? I think that's what people, they can't see that, like, that there's only one good response to this situation, and that is to go hard early, spend a little bit of money. It's the maintenance, a pound of maintenance, what is it? A tablespoon of maintenance. Maintenance is worth a pound of cure or something like that. I don't know the saying, but it basically means if you get in fast, you can handle a lot more than if you wait and have to do it after the fact. If you're chasing prevention, cure, I don't know. Anyway, if you're chasing something that you could have stopped outright, it is going to seem like more serious and that the response is more necessary, but it's also going to be, like, I don't know, more costly. And it'd really be nice if, as people, we could cut the shit and start solving things before they need solving. But you don't get recognition for solving something before it needs solving. If in, oh shit, we got to try to get that. If, like, 10 years ago, or not 10 years ago, wow, I guess like 25 years ago, when the idea of climate change was first being passed around, global warming, I think it was just called then. If that idea was met with people, like, immediately reacting to it and putting a lot of effort behind fixing the problem, I think that, like, people today could be like, man, they really, they got really scared over nothing with that whole global warming thing. You know, $100 million and they fixed it, and it's not that big of a deal. It never was. These people are ridiculous. And now, you know, every report is that, like, within, like, 7 years of now, if there isn't huge amounts of change, it's going to be unfixable. And so people are doubling down and just saying that it doesn't exist, instead of saying that, like, if it's too late to fix it, then there's nothing we can do. They're just going to say it straight up doesn't exist. Oh god, that was close. Because that way they can keep their narrative straight, where that feels like basically nothing should have been done. There's this practice. I think it's like a conservative practice in the United Kingdom, where what they'll do, you can see it happening with the Postal Service right now in the U.S. What they'll do is they'll slowly pick away at a service. Say the Conservative Party in the UK is really, really tired of putting money into I don't know, roads. You know, they're tired of, like, putting that money into roads, and they can make a greater profit off of putting it into defense spending or something like that, you know? So what they'll do is they'll slowly make it harder for the roads, the public works part of the government to function. They'll take away little bits and pieces of it here and there, and then they'll say, look, this thing doesn't even work, we need to get rid of it. It fundamentally is broken, and it would cost us so much to get this to a position where we could fix it. I think it's called, like, starving the beast or starving the something. But you essentially, like, slowly break a thing down to the point of it making no sense to put significant resources in to fix it. And then you can say this thing is unfixable. There's no reason to try to deal with it. And I think that's what's happening with the Postal Service. I think that's definitely what's happening with global warming. They're just going, like, even if this thing is real, it's too big of a problem for us to fix, so we might as well profit while we can, and then just live in the blown out husk of planet Earth. And and I don't know, like it's, I don't know. It's fucking rough, dude. It's fucking like it's hard to convince people that like just because you can't easily see the evidence yourself, it doesn't mean that there isn't evidence. It doesn't mean that the problem doesn't exist. It doesn't mean that the truth is what you want it to be or what conveniently you need it to be to serve your thing. This, I watched a video, a wisecracked video about, it was specifically about flat earthers, and I think a majority, or like a major point of it was what makes something true, or what makes something like scientifically sound. Why is it possible that flat earthers exist when the flat earth theory was debunked centuries and centuries ago? How has it come back? And I think a lot of it they kind of discussed in the video is that right here, flat on top. I splat a B. How you be? How you be, splat a B? Ooh boy. Ooh buddy. Ooh buck Roni. Wow, that was bad. Charge shot there. Come on, get out of here. Oh. How are you? Oh, I've been growing this little bad boy for quite a while now. I did get a fresh... Oh, fuck! Well, I got a fresh, fresh iteration of the cut today. Jackie put in some work this evening. Dang, well, you're just gonna charge into me, huh? Yeah, I think she did a killer, incredible job on this thing. That, taking that hit there sucked the big boy. It sucked the big boy. We haven't gotten, like, any natural keys, but I think we're doing all right so far. Was there a secret room in there? I don't think there was. We are going to get invincibility. Yeah, ammo kind of sucks, but I also was, like, not taking it seriously. This run feels pretty set in stone. So I should probably be taking these fights more seriously. I don't know. I also think I'm going to be doing, like, 3 or 4 runs, so maybe not that many. That, even just saying that, I was like, oh, that seems like a lot. Why did I buy that first? That sucks. I'm stupid. I should never buy stuff before I open everything up. Oh well. I'm still sitting on 200 casings, I think. I think money isn't going to be the biggest issue on this run. But yeah, the aged bell, La Luna. It's Dynamite. Yeah, that's Nate. He's got a pronounced laugh. He's listening to like podcasts or something. He's not laughing at me. Can't even hear what I'm saying. He doesn't know what's going on over in this neck of the woods. He's playing Doom, which is a very dark and heavy and gory game, and those, like, the occasional punctuation with a laugh from him is is hilarious. He's still playing 2016's Doom instead of Eternal, I think because he's trying to max out the 2016 one. He did put some time into Eternal, I don't know. I don't know if he's not feeling it as much as the 2016 though. Do 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 do. I would like to make some keys appear. Oh, itchy. 17 something. Almost 1800. I'll hit 1800 before I hit 1,000 videos. That's yeah, that is a lot of hours. It's also, what's the other thing I was trying to say? Sorry, I can't think sometimes when I'm... What? What version is this? Is this the does damage to the whole room version? And freezes time. I think that might be it. Yeah, just like, I can easily play the same game a bunch of times. So that one, if you have a bunch of damage, that version of the Mega Hand is insane. Okay, we can make some money if for some reason we get scared and need to. What's your most played game, Splatoon B? Don't need ammo. We don't need 3.5 curse for ammo, at least. Well, I mean, you got your phone everywhere. Oh, shit. So this thing's gonna get filled up for free. I don't think that's that ridiculous. It's not, I mean, I'm probably on my phone. Not playing a game necessarily, but I'm probably on my phone more often than I am playing this game. If I combine all the hours I spend on Reddit, it probably kicks this one right in the sack in terms of total numbers. All right, let's do this real quick. Ooh. I honestly bet that a lot of people, their greatest number of hours are on a mobile game. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, still close. I bet that's not that uncommon, honestly. Wow, this guy is quite the shield. He is definitely going to die in this fight, and I am okay with that. Do I have anything that's better? I don't think I actually do have anything that's better than this right now. Wow, that was the luckiest fucking dodge. I played a game that I played a lot of. I don't really play at all anymore. At some point, it got really hard for me to play games on my phone. There it is. Can't talk to him during the fight, but we'll get the curse and the... We'll get the curse and the... What? What hit me? I guess that they probably just started moving before I realized it. Woo. I can also steal. Dead cop is 2, so that puts us at 3. If I remember to talk to him. Oh yeah, now there are a lot of games that you can play on both. Also, hi Roddy! Hello! Well, yeah. I would imagine that any game that gets that big is going to have its, it's gonna have like legions of clones. So there we go. It thinks it doesn't have any ammo, but it do. Minecraft is a game that I can't get into, not because I think the game is bad, but because I think the game is not my style. I think the game is like, oh my god. Roddy, you win these gift subs. It's ridiculous, man. Thank you. Like, I think Minecraft is an amazing game. Open-ended games for me, they feel frustrating because I don't think I get, I don't derive the right amount of value out of it. Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, that game went fucking supernova. Are you on the clock already? Oh, okay. Oh, that guy had a lot of money inside of his exploded guts. Is that it? Is that the floor? Ooh. Baby, 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 baby. Wow. This run is made in the fucking shade. It's a real shade style run, comma, made in the... yeah, that's it for this floor. Okay. Didn't get the rat key. That's okay, not gonna need it. How's the last couple days, last handful of days been for you, Roddy? Since I last talked to you and you dropped a bunch of gift subs. It's the mad gifter right now. Oh, I agree. I've played some incredible mobile games. I think that Monument Valley 1 and 2, both incredible. The Alto's Adventure and Alto's Journey, I think the second one's called, also both incredible. Oh, nice. Well, at least there's a silver side lining style. Damn it. Hey, it still got it. Okay. A new telephone, or a new landline style phone. Please explain to me which one you could possibly mean. Whoop, that was dumb. Ah, I still got hit. Oh wait, what am I doing? What am I ding dang doing? What in fuck's name is wrong with me? Yeah. God. Which one do you get? Something ridiculous? The Samsung Galaxy Fold SE Plus Alpha. Jesus Christ, this fucking game. Nice. I think most, this is not to belittle the phone that you got or anything, but I do think that a lot of places are doing the no interest thing to drive up cell phone sales. Like, I don't think I have any interest on mine. Well, mine's, I think I paid mine off, but on Jackie's, I think we don't actually have any interest on theirs. I'm still torn on what, if I ever need to upgrade or get a new phone, I guess. Don't need to necessarily say upgrade. Jesus Christ. What I'm going to do. Dude, if you're ever freaking trying to use this weapon, it's just like ammo city. Come on. Come on. Damn it. Ugh. Oh god. Yeah, I can seal the D-pad, but it's like it's a non-shop or bellows shop kind of stealing. Since you have to shoot, but I can just wait. Also, like, stealing just feels kind of superfluous right now. Shooting the gun does. And also bellow catches you. Oh, okay. I feel like I've had him catch me before. Oh, you're saying he doesn't catch you shooting. Because he's... yeah. Oh, got it. Okay. Well, still, either way... God, ammo galore. Either way, I'd rather just use the safe and Tupac Shakur way of doing it. So that's 4, and that's 5. Right? 2 for the dead cop, 1 for something. What else has me curse? 2 for stealing. Oh, wait, no, I have a shitload. Oh, fuck. Hold on. So I bought something from, what's her name? And then immediately didn't use it because I got the aged bell. So 2.5 from Cursula, 2 from the dead cop, that's 4.5. And then I just stole 2, so that's 6.5. I cannot interact with any more curse, or I'm over the legal limit. A self-imposed legal limit. Eee. Ugh. It's like very hard, at least with dude, that fucking ammo is through the roof. It's very hard, at least with controller, to keep targeted while swinging a Hadouken. Oh, nice. You can use it to control your computer's Spotify? That's cool. I thought it would have to do it through your... Oh, no, I guess if it has Wi-Fi, then yeah. If the watch itself has Wi-Fi. Oh, I didn't know that. I guess I kind of did, because I've started using Spotify more often, and it's like on my phone, on my app, and on my... this is going to be jammed. No, it's not. Okay. And on my, like, Amazon Echo things. Oh, This is like the only time this room has not been a problem. God, flight is huge. Those were two, like, perfect rooms to have flight in a row. This is not a room. We are... Oh, it is a room. That's weird. Lots of weird. I think I'm going to buy this one regular style. And open these and scoot, I suppose. Wow. 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 Fucking wow. Good God Almighty. That's insane, dogs. Should have checked this while I was here. We're never going to run out of D-pad. Which is fine because it's actually like a really good weapon in its own right. Yes. That's insane, dog. What's up? Use a key. Now you're thinking with brain. I felt like I was going to try to tie that into Portal somehow, and I was like, who needs to make a Portal reference in 2002-0? So I wanted to talk about something. I want to talk about something that was like, it's kind of bothering me. So I've been playing a bit of Final Fantasy 14. I've already beaten Final Fantasy 7 Remake, and I am not. I am going to go back to that game definitely, but I don't think I'm ready to go back to it quite. Oh, cool! It still works. Okay, quite yet. So I wanna wait. I think Final Fantasy 7 Remake is fucking amazing. I know that Donkey hates it because he hates JRPGs. The garbage is walking. Dude, cigarettes would be so good for this one. Aged Bell with cigarettes. I mean, I actually... Oh, fuck. Are we willing to go to 8 curse? God, if I had just opened the chest before I went to this, before I bought from fucking Cursula. I like Donkey a lot. I think he is very, very smart about some stuff, but he's like, he's so fucking opinionated that he can't be subjective, and that's like part of his whole thing, right? Like, his whole thing is he's not giving like an every person kind of review on stuff. He's going to be like, I hate this. The game's bad because I hate this aspect of it. And even like some of the stuff he's saying is like, I can see that, but like, does that make it an unplayable game because you don't like the way that the voice actors sometimes say some things? Or is that an issue of a translation from a Japanese game, etc., whatever. Oh, whoops. Wow, didn't get hit. Yeah. You should watch some of his old videos about, I think, League of Legends and Dota too. League of Legends or Dota 2. I don't really remember which one. But I think he's a funny comic video maker, but I think that sometimes he gets high off of his own farts. Like, he thinks that what he is saying is unquestionable truth instead of super biased, super obviously very biased opinioneering. There we go. Ooh, it's a brown chest. How fucking lovely is that? Alright, we're gonna do it. Roddy, you think it's right? You think it's a good call? Let me wait until we get to the shop and see if I can get some more fucking armor, because I'm a little scared. Not about losing this run, but about not flawlessing this boss. You should listen to some of his reviews specifically before saying that. I don't think that people should separate their opinion from their judgment of a game. I agree with you on that 100%, but he presents everything as if it is unquestionable fact. That's very different. He says, in this game, the storytelling is terrible because I don't like it the way that they do what he calls an anime grunt. He says the story is bad, the story is slow. He misses like one of the major points of the conclusion because he's already decided that the story is bad, so he doesn't have to think about what the story is actually trying to say. Like, okay, I guess I disagree with you on that one. If you say I think the storytelling is bad, I think they stretched out a thing for too long to make filler, then I could see it. But if you just say the story is bad and dumb because of anime grunts, then the point of a review is to kind of push people to one side or another on a discussion. And I understand what you're saying, but I do disagree with it. I don't think he should say, in this game, I think that the combat is good. I think that this is that. I think that the implication when you come from a place of authority by being the one that's talking is that this is a fact about the game. This is a poorly made game because of X or Y or whatever. Not, I really hate this aspect of the game, and so it makes it harder for me in particular to like it. Oh, fuck. Wow, did I get out of there? I feel like I did. I think you should watch the way he does reviews and... Oh, fuck! What the hell? And how different it is from just the average person saying it has these problems. Because there's something very, very fundamentally different about his approach to this stuff. His reasoning is specious, and I think that it's so far removed, but it's presented so authoritatively that it's where it's really problematic. It's oh, I shouldn't get rid of any guns, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Feces-ish. And there's something about it, and I'm not bringing this up just because I happen to disagree with him. I felt that way on videos where I fundamentally agree with a guy. I feel that he presents a bad argument for a good point, and that makes it worse for the argument. It makes it seem like a less valid point because it's presented in such a bad, kind of backwards way. There it is, right there. Ooh, I should have waited. Like I think everybody has known someone that they agree with about something, but they disagree so fundamentally with their reasoning that they almost would rather not agree with them, or at least rather not come out as agreeing with them. Like, I have definitely known people like that in my life, and it's like, exactly. It's like, man, this sucks, because like, we're on the same side of this argument, but I'm not fucking with that guy over there. Like, I don't know him. I'm not like him. But yeah, he's got a good point. Like he made an argument that's kind of specifically about the same thing that we're discussing, about criticism, about especially criticism in video games. He made an argument about how, like, you know, reviewers who can say that like a game is terrible and then give it a high score or problematic, or when you have a big conglomerate website that's giving reviews and one person gives a game a high score and another person plays a worse game, or gives a game a low score and another person plays an objectively worse game and gives it a higher score because they're two separate people with two separate voices. Like I did not expect Donkey to appreciate a JRPG because he hates RPGs, he hates Japanese style storytelling in games, and I didn't think it was going to be any different. I forgot the reason I brought this up in the first place. I guess I was just like thinking about how I want to play the game again. Which one? There's no way I remember. I don't know why I even asked which one. There's absolutely no way I have any clue. What? What the fuck was she talking about? Oh shit! Looking at quotes. Was it just a key in there? I guess so. Whoa, that was close. Damn it, fuck. That's the first time I got hit since I got the loot bag. That's good to see. This would lower the price of things. Useful. Let's go to the boss. Dude, oh fuck. Fuck. Stop. What? What's this one? Ugh. Nope. Beep boop boop boop. Oh, I was going to talk about, so, in Final Fantasy XIV, that's why I somehow got onto Final Fantasy VII, because I said the words Final Fantasy. In Final Fantasy XIV, my raid group has been changing members a lot because of some dumb internal drama. MMOs are the fucking worst for internal drama. 115, there you go. MMOs are the absolute fucking worst when it comes to drama about nothing. And like it's the situation sucks, and one of the people I really enjoyed playing with is no longer playing because she's very upset about some stuff that happened, and I think the stuff is dumb. And I hate it all. I hate it all. I hate how it changed the game. But we got new people in our raid group to replace some of those people, and it's like the new person has come in, and he was like initially like he was testing us out to see if we were going to be up to snuff for him, which is already a pretty bad look as far as I'm concerned. Ooh, if you're joining other people and going like, we'll see if you guys can fucking cut it. Oh no, I wasted that one before I joined. And then, you know, of course he's come in and is like making a lot of mistakes and like really not meshing well with the group, or at least maybe it's just to me, I don't know, but and he's so certain that he's like, even though the numbers and the performance proves otherwise, he's still very certain that he oh, Jesus Christ. That's much more significant drama than the kind of stuff I'm even talking about. I shouldn't have used up all of that Yari launcher. Probably. Nice. Eek. And false accusations suck. False accusations are so bad for everyone. Like, it's really shitty to do that. And it's really shitty because it makes people fail to believe, like, people with serious, legitimate accusations. It makes people question the genuine people. Ugh. But anyway, in this group, this new guy, and like, I probably shouldn't say this anywhere where it's recorded, but the guy's like, personality sucks ass. Like, at least so far. Maybe I'll get to know him and he'll be a great, wonderful, long-term friend. But for right now, it is like, it is so grating, and I hate that. Like, I hate when, like, it's just 2 hours, 3 times a week. But I used to hang out and, you talking about me? Me, myself? No, it's he's not fun to be around. He's, like, weirdly confrontational about stuff. He, like, anytime he makes a mistake, we all make mistakes in the game, right? That's 100% understandable. That's not a problem. That's a part of playing the game. But anytime he makes a mistake, not to the point of like taking extra damage or screwing things up, but a mistake where he's like, he pressed one wrong button one time, he kind of like, it feels like he's trying to make sure everyone knows he doesn't usually make mistakes. So he's like overreacting. And it's really loud and really just, that sucks. That was the worst. Terrible.
Have you ever placed a snapping turtle?
Yeah, they're not in that thing.
There.
Yeah, I have one on that picnic table. I showed you that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I put a picnic.
I thought it was like a model or something.
No, it's the turtle itself.
What the fuck?
You got very excited about that.
I was so stoked.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Finally caught a spider, by the way.
Oh, nice. Are they Northern Hemisphere only, or are they
7 p.m. to like
4 a.m.? Is it that one? Okay.
fucking nighttime.
Nighttime bug. That makes sense. Yes.
Spiders. They only come out at night, no matter what, no matter when, no matter whom. Night only. Baby.
They're only at night, baby.
I should get every gun I could get, because every gun I can get gives me more unity. Unity. Do you think burrito has an E
What?
when it's pluralized? I don't think it does. I think you're in a real...
Burritos?
Yeah.
No.
I think you're in a real Dan Quayle situation there, Roddy.
Absolutely not. Because then it would just be...
You cannot be vice president if you spell burritos that way. Ow. You cannot be... Who was even fucking voting for vice president? Who gives a shit if Dan Quayle misspells a word? Man, you used to not be able to get away with fuck all as a presidential running mate. I think freaking Sarah Palin and then... well, Bush and then Sarah Palin and then Trump have just, like, thinned the shit out of, like, skill qualifications for the highest office in the nation. It's crazy. I was talking about the fucking tan suit fiasco of the Obama administration, where he wore a suit, a color that people didn't like. Yeah, that Howard Dean thing still cracks me up. I don't know if it was because of itself or if it was because of Chappelle doing it. But the Howard Dean thing is fucking beautiful. Where he's just like, yeah! Like, someone's like yelling in his face, so he like tries to yell over them, and it looked like he lost it. But like, that moment, that single moment was the end of his political career. Like, yeah, and Trump is like, you know, twitching around, making fun of people with degenerative nerve disorders, and talking about shooting people in the street and getting away with it. Literally saying that he'd do away with due process if he felt that he needed to. All these things that, like, he said he would, if people are crazy and they're owning guns, and he would take away due process, get the guns, and then go through the regular means of the court of law. And Republicans are still like, we fucking love this guy. This guy is our shit, man. He just says it like it is. We'll get rid of due process too and take away your guns. We're Republicans and we're saying we'll take away your guns. Whoops. It's just crazy. Did you see his? I mean, you know, who cares? What am I gonna do? Go through a whole video and not shit on Trump a little bit? I can't do it. I don't have the strength. But he had like a Twitter meltdown, like a complete fucking meltdown. And he deleted all the tweets and then said he was sarcastic, so it doesn't count. But like, if you can find the archived, wow, the archived, then it's really worth a read. He talks about, oh man, what was he even talking about? He's talking about how he's sitting in the Oval Office. He works so hard, and he's sitting in the Oval Office, and he's up watching news, and the news is talking about how he's eating a hamburger in bed, and it's just fake news from the lamestream media, and he wasn't even eating a hamburger and a Diet Coke. He was in the Oval Office. Like, I don't pay a girl $500 to garbanzo my face or whatever. That's the joke. I don't pay a girl to chickpea my face. One of the days I'll say it right, but that's the long and the short of the cut. It's hard to get it right. Am I going the wrong way? I fucking am. I won't pay $50 for a chick to garbanzo on my pee-pee face, if you know what I'm saying. This is why I will never be able to tell structured jokes. Like, if a joke is written out and it has the traditional joke setup, punchline with the thing where they set up a rhythm and an expectation, and they give you the punchline as the subversion of the expectation. I can't do that. I think that people who can are superheroes. Like, I honestly do. I think that people who can write jokes have a better brain than I do. And I mean that 100% sincerely. Oh. Superhero. What's the joke? I want to hear it. Ugh, okay, that guy was on my team. I was freaking out like he was a bad boy. What was I going to do? Also, high five Quirrell, or Squirrel. I don't know how to read Leet speak. I do remember that it used to be called that, though. If you ever put a number in place of a letter, you were elite speaker. I don't think any... You got the next one? Nice, that's fast. Good. Okay. Oh, shit. And then he beats the shit out of him and he dies, right? That's what happened? If I remember correctly. Did he kill him? Yeah. That was good. That was a good one. Oh man. Now this dickhead starts showing up all blood red and protected. This is, there's no way that's going to be faster damage. Hello. Let me see those fancy shoes. Let me see those fancy shoe works. Fancy shoe works. I don't even think those bullets are reaching. Oh, well, he did it for us. Ah. Oh. Were you for Coral then? Hey, thank you. Oh, Roddy. The man with 1,000,000 gift subs, they call him. Or at least 8. God dang, dude. You're nutso butso these days. Okay. Wow. Oh, right. We got 2 sources of extra damage and we're getting unity damage buffs. A unity. Just blanket. A real Blanksgiving moment here. And that's a freaking crazy fast Lich Flawless, and that's 368. I should give you a button that you can press on your computer that makes Greg pop up on my stream. I don't know how I would do that. You know, I don't even know how to use. No, I walked into like the single bullet that was on the screen during the Anaconda fight. Yeah, but that button cost you $5 or something. Something about who knows how much.